Hey there, it's Abby, and I just want to show you a little trick that you can use on your Complete Finance dashboard. So, I created this Complete Finance dashboard with this setup tab, and the purpose behind the setup tab was you can enter all of your variable expense categories, all of your monthly bill categories, your income. You can enter it all one time, and it's going to carry over to all 12 of the monthly tabs. So, you don't have to retype everything every month, which is really convenient, right? But sometimes our budget or our income, it's not so cut and dry. Sometimes it varies from month to month, or we'll cancel a service part of the way through the year, and we don't need to work that into our budget anymore. So I just wanted to show you a simple way where you can override amounts on individual months in order to make your income amounts or your budget amounts more variable and more flexible from month to month. Okay. So everything we have here on our setup tab is going to, like I said, automatically transfer over to these 12 tabs. But let's say we get to February, and let's say Jane works at a job where she gets commissions. And so her income will vary from month to month. So for her budgeted amount, we put in kind of I would recommend putting in kind of a ballpark, maybe even a lower ballpark amount for that. And then you can enter the actual funds here. But if that's really bothering you, if there's like certain months where you have like expected bonuses that you're going to get and you want to budget more for that particular amount, then all you need to do is come here and click in this cell. And let's say she's going to make $4,000 this month instead. I can type that in. Um, and when I push enter, it's going to give me this warning. It's saying, you're trying to edit part of this sheet that shouldn't be changed. Do you still want to do this? And I do. And actually, I'm going to change a couple other cells that shouldn't be changed. And so I'm going to click this box and that says, don't show me this again for 5 minutes. I know that I'm changing something that has a formula, but I'm doing it on purpose. So I'm going to say, okay. So then you can see Jane's budgeted income now says $4,000. So if you have a variable income and you want to change the budget amount from month to month, that's all you have to do. Simply override it. The same thing goes for your budgeted amounts for your variable expenses or monthly bill category. So let's say you get to February and you decide, you know what, we're not watching Netflix as much anymore. And so I'm just going to cancel that. And so you don't have to pay that bill in February. Now, you don't want to take that off your setup tab because you paid it in January, but you don't want to have to pay it, going forward. So all you need to do again is come over to that cell with the budgeted amount. I'm going to replace that with 0. And then you don't have anything budgeted for that. And you don't have to worry about it anymore. So you can manually override those line items if something is changing from month to month. Let's say travel, normally you only need about $100, but the month you go on your family vacation, you spend a lot on travel and you're going to budget a lot more for it that month. So we're going to change it to, let's say, $500 instead. And you can just manually override that for that particular month that you want to change it. So this setup tab is great. It's convenient because it fills everything in for you. But if you want to make some tweaks and have some flexibility from month to month, all you have to do is type directly in that cell and override it. And you can kind of create the budget that you want to create and make it work for yourself and your family. So I hope this helps. Thank you so much for checking out the spreadsheet, and I hope you have a wonderful day.